there, beautiful souls, and welcome. Thank you for joining me, Lisa's Life Over 60. Hi, I'm Lisa. Today we're going to talk about lion's mane. Not a real lion. We're going to talk about a mushroom. Yep, that's what we're going to talk about. So my daughter called me a few months ago, and I have a mother that had dementia, and once it started, it was about 10 years that we saw her getting a lot worse. It was probably a few years before. She was in her early 80s when it started. She was in her early 90s when she passed away. Can you hear that bird? That's a toucan. Oh, it's right there in that tree. It's not going to do it again. Sorry about that. But the lion's mane powder actually has nerve growth factors in it, and the neurons are like this. You can look them up on YouTube, but they're like this, and they fire back and forth, and that has sheathing on the nerves where they fire, and it connects. And when we have brain fog or we forget things, those neurons aren't firing. So this is a great supplement that helps with that sheathing. You know, nothing cures anything, but this is preventative. We want to keep that sheathing on those neurons. And we want those neurons to be alive. We want them to be working and firing. This lion mane helps fight Alzheimer's disease or dementia. You know, there's an umbrella that neurologists put out, and it starts, if you're having trouble and they do the test, well, it's dementia. And then slowly, you know, they may convert it over to Alzheimer's or maybe not. It's just a big umbrella for memory loss. See, it just kind of covers it. It's all kind of the base thing at different stages in different people's lives. So along with that, it helps with brain fog also, because it's going to stimulate those brain cells to improve. And that's very important. We grew things, we were hunters and gatherers, and we had a lot of natural things, and now everything's grown in bulk. The soil is deficient of a lot of the minerals that we really need. So we're just going to add them back to the diet, because it's not like it was years ago. We keep washing away all those great minerals that we should be eating, and the natural things, real food, not processed food, the real food. So this is an easy way to get it into your diet. So let's try to prevent it. One of the things that I really want to talk about, I want to mention also, we put Mother on Aricept, and she was on Aricept for about 8 years, and that helps it delays the process. So Aricept delays the process. It's not preventative at all, but it will help slow it down just a little bit, and that is FDA approved and a prescription by the physician. So that will slow it down. But what we're doing in our 60s, when we start getting a little brain fog and our mind's not quite as sharp as it used to be, let's do some preventative work. And lion's mane is one of those. There's a lot of these brands out there. One of the things that you need to watch is blends. It needs to have one ingredient, and you need to look on the back. You need to do this with everything. I think you'll be really shocked. The one ingredient is lion's mane, the mushroom. That's all this is. And yet I think it's about $30 a bag, but the scoops, this is all you need per day. I keep this in the kitchen cabinet. One little bitty tiny scoop. I don't know if you can see it. Just that little scoop. That's all you need. It has a little savory taste to it. Sometimes I put it on my eggs. Some people put it in their coffee. I put it in, like, I'll fix me a bowl of soup, then put it into my soup. So it's good on savory foods to me. It gives it a little extra savory boost. So that's what I do with the lion's mane. One other thing, there's two different kinds. It's called fruiting bodies and mycelamine. So you need to make sure, because the fruiting bodies is what they say give you your maximum result, but they'll usually have those two types together. So that's actually the mushrooms and then some of the root underneath, and it's mixed together. But it's still only one ingredient, lion's mane, one ingredient, mushroom. So make sure that the product is GMP facility. No fillers, USDA organic, because a lot of things can say organic. Make sure you look at the back of the ingredients and make sure it just has that one ingredient on it. I would love to hear what you think about it. If you've heard of lion's mane, if you've used it, leave that in the comments. Any other thing that you'd like for me to look at or try or do some research on, I'd love to hear what you have to say. So please leave that in the comment. Like the video and subscribe. Come along with me. It's going to be fun. Let's do this thing called life. And remember, take care of you. Be true to yourself. And thank you for spending your time with me today. Ciao.